Hello everyone. Oh my gosh, is it art time? I think it might be time for art. Welcome back. We're starting off with a freshly stitched character. We have 2 main requests today as per usual, and then the extra little doodle request for Demon Lemon. Which I always want to pronounce wrong, by the way. I always want to make demon rhyme with lemon, but they don't rhyme. But hello everyone, thank you so much for joining, and welcome back. Now, I actually haven't looked at the character's pattern until now. It's decently complicated. Oh no. Okay. We make it work. We make it work. Yeah, I finished my class for the day. That went decently well. I had a critique for a relatively small project, and for once in my life, I was ahead of most other people, which was very nice. And now I have the rest of the time off until Thursday morning. Is it next stream to enter? For Lordum, yes, I believe so. And it looks like we have another raffle entry. I'll write that down really quick. Oh, more than one. Oh my gosh. You've got them saved up. You're at 2K now? That's quite a lot. Okay, I'm writing the name down twice right now. There we go. If I could find a way that something just like kept track of it for me, that'd be great. But I have no idea how I would go about that. That'd be like a little coding thing. I don't know how to code. Okay. Kind of like that. We actually have 2 anthro characters today. I'm not that good at drawing them, but we make do. I don't draw them enough to quite understand how the anatomy works, but that's okay. Although we do have a chest mimic character for the doodle request, which is really interesting. I've definitely not drawn that before, but that should be fun. Is that about right? And then it continues down. It takes up a good amount of this chest fluff here, and then kind of goes like this. Into down here. Let's do it like this. Is it a music box mimic? Okay, I see. It's a cat and a music box and a mimic. What a character. That's actually really unique. I don't know how that'll go. It could very well go terribly. I didn't do like a pre-sketch or anything just because it's a doodle request. I do it right on the spot. We'll see if it turns out any good. 'Tis a pet for a mad wizard. Ah, that makes sense. I can see a mad wizard having a pet like that. Okay, we're gonna do it with the lasso tool. Hello, Secta the Protogen. Hello. I love your unique little emotes that you have. And you also entered into the raffle. Let me update that for you. I believe it has been long enough for you to have entered again. Actually, oh darn, there was actually something I wanted to update about the raffle before I started stream. I completely forgot. Oh well, I'm not gonna do it live. That'll be for next stream, I guess. The like toes are that color. Wizard has her to keep the dormice from getting out of control. Ah, that's very cute actually. I like that little bit of building, world building or character building. I don't know. Yeah, you just had a doodle. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll have to look at the character you just sent. I think you said a character of the wizard. I'll have to check her out. Let's see this. Oh my gosh, never mind. It's a dormouse. I see. A literal dormouse. Very, very clever. Oh, it's very silly. Is that all the white? No, the ear fluff is also white. Guys, I'm having pancakes for dinner tonight. I'm pretty excited. I love pancakes for dinner. Not the healthiest of dinners, but it's an exciting one, so who cares? Okay, now do I have all the light gray? Heck yeah, pancakes? Exactly. Exactly. It's very exciting. And I have tomorrow off, so overall, it's a good night. Oh wait, actually, I realized this isn't... This is more like this. Oh, Peachy Raccoon art with a raffle entry. One moment, I will enter you in. Is the bottom of the muzzle white? Yes, okay. Okay. Peachy Raccoon art. I forget, Peachy, if you are in the Discord or not. If not, that is the easiest way to get a hold of me right now, but you can also go through Instagram or Twitter. Those work too. The Wizard's Tower. You got a tower design? Oh my gosh, that's real funky. Oh, it just keeps going. Oh my gosh, and there's a donkey at the end. Oh, that's so silly. What the heck? It almost looked normal at the top, and then you just keep scrolling and it gets sillier and sillier. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's so fun. How are we all doing? I'm doing great. Hello, wild lady. I hope the rest of chat is also doing great, but I have no idea. Why is that not? There we go. That was weird. Okay, now the ends... Did I even... Yeah, I did work it. Okay. The ends of the chest fluff are this darker gray color. I don't know what you're putting in, Ashley. I don't know what that is. Apparently I read it. It's a joke? I'm sorry, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know what the joke is. I'm uncultured. I feel like 9.3k is enough for me right now. It's been over 2 weeks. I feel like entering again. That is quite a lot. Wait, Zyrelis, let me check the last time that you entered before. Okay. I need to figure out how do I even dictate that? It has been 2 weeks though, which is pretty good. Let me check how long it's been since I last drew your character. Okay, Zyrelis, you have not waited long enough to re-enter with the new systems. You gave someone to someone else last stream. Okay, so it's now a 5-stream wait period before I can draw your character again. I can enter you for the doodle request if you'd like to do that, or I can put your requests on hold until you can enter again. But soon we may have to start raiding protogens for RAM. Do they have RAM? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I'm realizing now the new point system has no way of being manually monitored. So, you know what? I might actually have to. I might have to update this a little bit. In the PC apocalypse. I'd say too fast then. I'd say the first option. Okay, I'll enter you for the doodle ones. And then I might take the time to go and update how the points work because I've been wanting to change it. Okay. Here, you guys can just stare at this while I do this. Let's see how well I can do this live. Going to the creator dashboard. Okay, how do I do this again? Your rewards, PowerPoint. Okay. Now. Edit. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Actually, you know what? Okay. We're gonna do it differently. Okay. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do another one. Re-affle entry. Continued. Now, this might not be a permanent thing. I'm trying to make it so that people who can't watch as many streams have a better chance of getting picked, and also new people. So we'll see how this goes. Sure. Okay. Now, let's see if it went through properly. Okay. For those of you who have already entered with the 800 point raffle, can you let me know if you can do it again, please? On this stream. You shouldn't be able to. If I did it correctly. You should be limited to one every 7 days now. It's grayed out? Okay, good. That sounds like it's working then. Can't click. Okay, good. New system has been implemented. I've been considering it. The first request entry is still 800. It doesn't work since I already sent. How does that... Okay, Zyrelis, are you able to do it again? Like, now that you've done it since the update, can you do it again? Yes? Why? Now, why is that? Why is that? Why is it happening for some people but not for others? What have I done wrong here? Okay, so this one. Okay, it says that everyone is limited to 1 redemption per stream. So it should work. Huh. I don't know. It might be updating. It might take a bit. That's my best guess. I'm gonna give it a little while before I test it again, because it should be working. I sent a screenshot from my POV in the Discord. Okay, let me take a look. Weird that it's still letting you. I'll take your entry that you sent in as a test, and I'll count it towards the doodle. But I have no idea why it's still letting you, but not other people. That's very strange. It really shouldn't be doing that. I don't know. That's weird. Only ever wait. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're talking about D&D stuff. Indeed strange. I reloaded Twitch twice too. Still there. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna give it like an hour and see if it's still not working. Because again, it might just need to update for some people and not for others for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know how this usually works. That's my best guess though. Is that ear also? No, the ear is purple. Oh. I'm going to murder Appleglass, I'm telling you. Also, for those of you who weren't here last time, I hope you're enjoying the new capture card that, or it's not new, I've had this capture card the whole time, but it's finally working. I hope you're enjoying the functional capture card, which should make the stream quality a lot better. A lot more watchable, at least. We're not gonna get random lag spikes all the time anymore. At least, oh my gosh, I better not with the cost of this capture card. I got a fancier one, so it should function. I feel like most of this this stream is going to be taken up by doing the flats for this character. With how complicated it is. Why is there a Wookiee cult? What in the world are you guys doing? Okay, and then there's another one, kind of like in the middle of the arm, so it'd be around here. Around where the bend is, it looks like. Or the elbow. I could just call it the elbow. Okay, and then there are stripes like this. Going around the body like so. What time is it? 2 p.m. already? Oh my gosh. Is that's the butt, okay. Out of context, this conversation you guys are having sounds horrible. Making it sound like you guys did awful, awful things. Let's actually erase some of this. There we go. And then it also goes down here. My gosh. Okay. Hi, Red Velvet. I know you can't hear, but hello. Oh, it actually tells you, or tells me that you're not actually seeing, I guess, or hearing what's happening. That's really weird. I'm wondering if it's, like, I don't know if you guys see that, but there's a little, like, crossed out eye symbol. I wonder if that means, Red Velvet's just, like, lurking with the tab and an open, or the tab on, like a closed one, or a one put to the side. You guys know what I mean. I can't talk today, apparently. Yeah, exactly. Closed eye thingy. Oh, I did that wrong, actually. It should be actually on the bottom part of that tail. Should be closer to here. How does the tail pattern work? Okay, and it cuts off around here. Okay. Is that all for that color? I think so. I think we now have the darkest purple left. I would tell D&D stories. I think that's what you guys are doing. I have never played D&D, so I have nothing to tell, sadly. Where else is there? Okay, I'll dip the top of the tail in a bit. And then let's also just do a little bit of texturing there. Like so. There we go. And I also need some of the darker purple on the higher layer. Oh, what happened there? I'ma fix that. There we go. Actually, I missed a lot of it. I mean, it happens, I guess. Okay, and if I remember correctly, it was kind of like that. Oh, where did I not? There we go. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. Oh, and there's also that purple color a bit on this part of the wing. And then also I need to fill in this area. I started playing eugenics and I accidentally went into the caves. How cooked am I? I have no idea. I have not played enough eugenics to know how cooked you are. Good luck though. I need to play more eugenics when I'm not completely distracted. Also probably continue playing it in my own time. When the desire strikes. Because I do like the game, and I know it is a very big game. So I'll probably need to play it in my own time to make any kind of progress, and then just stream it every once in a while. Give you guys an update on how things are going. Fortunate that this is the same round I had the aptly named tank Meowharga. Meowharga? That's quite the name. Okay, now there are a bunch of these purple spots. It's a weird filter. Well, not weird. It looks nice, but it's not really good for a reference. It's like this grid pattern put over everything. This just makes color picking slightly more difficult. Although it seems to be going okay. That, and then that one doesn't show. Those ones don't show. The paw pads do though. Okay, we need to move this. Most of these need to go above everything else actually. So just move the layer up. Or made a new layer, I guess. 50% job. 50% dodge, infinite movement, infinite stun, a free throw, suplex starting, and a command armor, and a pipe plus over 40 HP. That thing is crazy. You're right, he is a tank. Oh my gosh. What an absolute legend of a cat you got there. I wish I had that thing on my team. What a beast. What color was the tail one? It was also this purple color. Whoop. There we go. Am I missing any? I don't think so. And then there's some of the patch colors that are more of this light purple color, so we can put those in too. Fortunately, the attacker keeps going down. The artillery cannon ranger keeps getting moved and my healer can't keep up. Oh no, that's not great. I don't know if you were here for the last eugenics stream, which was just last stream. And I just like completely was not paying attention to anything that was happening while streaming, so I lost the run already. It didn't take long. Luckily, when you lose a run, you don't like lose your account or anything. It keeps going. So, I mean, that's a relief at the very least. If the attacker doesn't die, 18 damage single-use sticks are pretty decent. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Wow. What do you have 18 damage sticks for? Mine were not doing that much damage, that's for sure. What in the world? Triple damage for single use. Oh, wow. You've got a good run going. Maybe you aren't screwed with the kind of stats your cats have. Now there are some patches up here. I am so ready to merge all these coloring layers. It's getting a little much. It's getting to be a lot of layers. Plus a 5 mana skill that gives temp sticks. Oh, I see. Okay, temporary sticks. That's really interesting, huh? Hello, Ballistic Beast. Welcome back. We're doing art requests today. Congrats on the 3-stream streak. I don't know when Twitch started doing streaks. I swear those didn't exist when I was watching Twitch. But that was like years ago. Big ol' zipper. Big ol' zipper. I love big ol' zippers. I have one on my own character. You can kind of see it. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit of shading on the inside of the zipper, like so. Yeah. If he doesn't die, he's really good. Same with the whatever who gains +1 damage / range. It has gambling. Eventually guaranteed quit. Oh my gosh, crits. That's also good. Didn't you like just start playing? How have you already gotten so many good cats? How have you bred these things? Per turn, oh my gosh. It's now more expensive to buy 32 gigs of RAM than an assault rifle in the US. What the heck? AI is just eating up all the RAM, it sounds like. That's a little bonkers. That's a little absurd. Why are we just letting that happen? FAI? Yeah, exactly. Because if he moves at all, his range and damage buffs get vaporized. Oh, weird. That's an interesting, interesting weakness. Okay, I believe the flats are done. I think I got them all. That didn't take as long as maybe it could have. That was okay. But by nature of how complex the patterns are and how they mix together, I'm gonna be using multiply layers. Again though, if I've said this before, I'll say it again. Don't use multiply layers for shading unless it's a situation like this where you want to go quickly. Let's use a more dull purple. Yeah, I mean, I can go even. Yeah, that should work. I can go get an assault rifle for $549.99 plus tax, while 32 gigs of RAM is 650 plus tax. What in the world? I always forget you guys can just go buy guns, by the way. That's crazy. I can't. I don't know what the usual price of guns is. Even when you said that, I had no idea it was gonna be that much for RAM. I can't say I've ever looked into the price of guns before. Oh wait, actually there's two things I need to do. One, this chin is screwed up. Two, I want to add eye shines. Eye shine, and then I'll also do a bit of a nose shine and a little bit of a button shine. 64 gigs of RAM is $1,000. Holy cow. That's even more actually now that I think about it, because that's in American dollars. I don't know what that would be in Canadian. A lot more. That'd be nearing like 1,400 probably, so that's insane. What am I shading with? I should be shading with this. There we go. I got 32 gigs of DDR3 for 125. And a friend got 128 for 500. Jeez, that's quite the difference. I just want to mention that Kay meant by what I meant by infinite movement earlier. He can basically walk the whole map in one move, and he has a thing that if he can move, when you end his turn, he gains +2 bonus moves. Huh, that's crazy. What the heck? Your cat's insane. Your cat's an absolute legend of a cat. I strive to get cats like yours. I can only dream of it. Oh. Demon Lemon, what are you sending? I'm curious. Oh no, that's terrible. That is funny though. So if you don't use both bonus moves, he gets +2. Jeez. Your cat's just gonna friggin' wreak havoc. Gonna absolutely ruin people's lives. I really like Eugenics. I'm glad it's doing so well and everyone's playing it for whatever reason. It's just such a silly game. Such a silly game. Well, now I'm wondering what's he called in the game. Making chicken drumsticks in the oven, then gonna cook curly fries in the chicken grease. I don't even, would that taste good? I guess so. I guess that would taste good. It sounds like it'd be gross, but that's just because it sounds unhealthy. But I'm sure it tastes great. I don't remember. I'll check when I can. Okay. You should send a picture of this cat in the Discord. I'm curious now. I wanna see them. It's gonna be crazy good and horrible for me. That's probably why it's gonna be so good. There's a few food that is both really good for you and also tastes amazing, but it's not that many. Hi, Buck Addict. Nice to see you. I'm assuming you are just waking up and gonna go to work. It's about that time usually in your day. Yes, 8:20, and I should be at work at 9. I'm learning your schedule in the least creepy way. By the way, it's pronounced Meowharaga. Meowharaga. Okay, I think I got that right. I hope so, at least. I do my best. Okay, do some chest fluff shading, just a little bit. Then this is all gonna cast a shadow here. Then I can also have big shadow covering the body around this area. Yeah, no, I'm gonna change the background color. I think this is throwing me off a little bit. Looks a little bit better. I've got the next week off. I'm so excited. It's my reading week, I believe. It's a break either way. I'm looking forward to it. I really want to not go to school for a week. That sounds very nice. I still don't feel okay with giving Tink kittens. It makes me really uncomfortable. From what I can tell, he's not doing anything bad with the kittens. I think he genuinely loves them. I've seen very little of the game. I could be wrong, but I think he just cares for them. I think he just wants kittens. I think they're gonna have a better life with him than they'd have with you. Probably dying in battle. But I don't know. I could be wrong. You learn methods to breed cats better from the guy you're giving kittens to. I might actually TPK my players. Oh, what does that mean again? Oh, frick. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm so friggin' unknowledgeable. It doesn't ring any bells. I mean, I guess it could. I don't, oh, total party kill. Okay. I don't think it's meant to be anything, although maybe in that game, maybe it is. I don't know. I thought it was wholesome. I could be very naive. 5 enemies and around 700 HP between them. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to assume bad if you're gonna kill them all. Tarenturret Tech. I forgot it was Star Wars, yeah. A Sith apprentice and 3 Wookiee cultists. Why are they in a cult? What the heck? That's so silly. Okay. How are we looking for shading? Pretty good. I might do another layer though. Whoops. Another blank layer, I mean. Actually, can I just... Okay, I'll up this. And then I am gonna do another layer for where it's extra dark. Wookiees in a cult seem more terrifying to me. No, I agree. It's just, I don't know, it's also silly. But in real life, or I guess in universe, they'd be pretty scary. I have 60 food and almost 80 coins. I gotta lock in the caves. Oh no, don't get yourself killed. And your cats. You have so many things. You have so much stuff, Red Velvet. Okay, let's do some lighting now. Meowharaga is probably gonna cry. Not cry, geez, carry, not gonna lie. Yeah, probably. Although it sounds like you have multiple cats that are really strong, so maybe they'll all carry. Well, it's run by a Sith Lord and a few Force-sensitive Wookiees. Ah. They would be very powerful then. And depending on what they believe, they could be really dangerous. Although, but like, if they're a cult, that means whatever they believe in is probably bad. That is typically how those things go. The other ones have good damage, that's it. I mean, sometimes that's enough to get by. But yeah, you definitely want cats with a good health. That can take you a long way. They are enslaving other Wookiees and selling them into slavery to the, oh gosh, Trandoshans? Trandoshans. They want to take over, oh good gosh, Kashyyyk? And give control to the Sith Empire over the Republic. This campaign is paced in the Old Republic. Okay. I'll admit, I don't know too much about, Star Wars. I've never been a huge Star Wars fan. I've seen all the movies. But I'm more of a Star Trek fan. I grew up watching Star Trek, not Star Wars. Even if I have seen both. I have a soft spot for Star Trek. Good memories with it. The only healer is complete ass. He only has his base heal and a heal dash that he only has enough for every other turn. Yeah, that's pretty bad. At least compared to the rest of your team, that's not very good. Yeah, good healers are always good to have. Of course they are, though. We all know that. We all know that. The cult is based in the dark side and worship the spear of an ancient Sith who died on Kashyyyk. I really need to friggin' sit down and write out my character's lore and make it more complicated. I'm in the process of rewriting 2 of my favorite characters into an existing universe I have for other characters from a book called Suki's Apocalypse. So I'm writing them into that world right now. I need to do more for that. I gotta put more work in. And then once I have more stuff to talk about with my characters, I may talk about them more, but that's for the future. That's for not right now. But I feel like it's appropriate for me to talk about my own characters, considering how much I draw your guys' characters, and let you guys talk about them. It would only make sense. I heard a notification. Usually that means someone sent a message. It wasn't even that this time. I have no idea what that was for. Nothing else happened. I have no clue. What the heck? That's so weird. Having friggin' phantom Twitch notification sounds or something. I think I hear them. They're not there. I have that thing now where you think you hear your phone vibrate with a notification, but you don't actually. I'm too far gone. There's no hope for me anymore. Apparently. Okay. This hasn't been given lighting yet. Oh, sorry, I just friggin' stretched my whole back and I felt my spine crack, but it felt really good. Gotta do that sometimes when you're sat at your desk for a while, as I have been. I wish I could stream from my bed somehow. I can't. It's depressing. Because I usually, or from my couch. Usually when I'm drawing in my own time, I'm drawing on my couch or maybe in bed. I cannot do that here. I have to sit at my desk because my whole setup's here. You can see it, Miyaharaga. You can see my widespread bear traps. Red Velvet, what's the context for that? What happened? Oh no. Doesn't sound good either way. Ah, JJK crap, don't pay me any mind. Okay. I'll ignore whatever you're up to, I guess. Let you do it. Not you guys always making references to things I don't even know. Or I haven't seen myself. How rude. Should make references to things I do know so I can partake. I'm just kidding. I don't care what you guys do. Gotta go have a good stream. Okay, thanks for dropping by, Red Velvet. Always nice having you here. You have a great rest of your day. What color do I want to do? Or what overlay type? Usually I'd go with color burn, but it's not really, or is it color dodge? Yeah, it's usually color dodge. But I don't know if I like it all that much. I might just go with overlay. It's a bit much on the wing though. Just tone that down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Am I missing anything else? I don't think so. I think that's basically the character done, other than background and editing, of course. So we're cropping it first. I want to do a bit of a gradient in the background. Because why not? And we'll also do a shadow. I would be going this way. Then I'm thinking I also want to fade some of the elements into the background a little bit just to add some depth, which I always really enjoy doing. So let's do this with the red color first, and then I'll make it the right color after I draw it all in. But this is, I'll show you what it looks like at the end. This is really good for adding some depth to character designs. Especially like this one where a bit of the form is being lost because of all the elements overlapping. So I'm just gonna try and fix that a little bit. Bring some more stuff closer to the foreground. Either way, I love doing this. It mimics real life, but it kind of exaggerates this happening because typically you only get this kind of effect in like landscapes when things are really far away. But you can also do it with characters and it still kind of works. It looks cool either way. Okay. Then we're gonna take the background color like so, and then do that. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks a lot better. Maybe, I wonder if doing it to, why is that not? Oh, is it Al Alpha Lock or something? It is. It might look good if I do it to a bit of the arm back here too. Just to bring the face forward. Yeah. Okay. Now, this art's gonna disappear for just a moment, but it'll be right back as I duplicate it. We're back now. Ooh, actually, I wanted to duplicate the line art first. Line art's a strong word, it's just the sketch. There we go. Okay. Kind of like how Hugh looks. Maybe not actually. I'm just gonna go with those two. Yeah. It's silly colors time. Time for silly colors. Where the colors get real wacky. Did I? Yeah. Again, I would credit who I got this technique from. I found it on TikTok like a year ago. There's no way I'm finding it. There ain't no chance. Sharpen. Now we can probably combine those two, and then actually I didn't need to do that. Noise at 4. There we go. And that is request number 1 of the day. Funky colors are so neat. I agree. You're so right. Okay, and this probably needs to be smaller. Yeah. There we go. There we go. First drawing of the day done. Here, let's line this up nicely with the not being bothered by the fairy lights. There, you guys can look at it. Everyone's so silent. I know it is. It's been quiet today in chat. It's looking truly amazing like always. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. We do have the next sketch prepared. Had to flip drumsticks. Ah, okay, that's what you're doing. That's why you're quiet, you mean. But we now switch to the next drawing. Which is Ashley Overcharge's character dressed in one of the outfits from Sailor Moon. I don't know which character this is. I've never seen Sailor Moon, but I do recognize the style. So that's what we're drawing. I've drawn this character before, but in a different outfit. Sailor Rhaenys. Okay. Now I'm gonna pre-pick a color. What do I think would work? We're gonna go with pink for now, but that might very well change. We'll see how it ends up looking with that background color. But it almost never stays the same the whole time. We got the neck floof first. Big neck floof fan. My arm is hitting one of the cords and it's kind of hurting. I'm gonna have to move it out of the way. It's a little better now. I don't know why I was just letting my arm hit it the whole time instead of actually doing something about it. I guess sometimes you don't really notice. It's at the first base half of the tail. Am I doing this? Okay, yeah, we're good. I was worried I was doing it on the same layer. I'm like, oh no. I don't know why I thought that. Luckily, that was not true. Oh, what did I do? Now is it good? Yes. Okay. And the top half of the hair. Right. Actually, it might be easier if I just color the whole hair set in. Actually, let's do this on a different layer. Yeah. We're gonna do the hair on a different layer so that I can use alpha lock later for the gradient. I don't think the ears are that color, right? They're the same orange? Yeah, they're the same orange. Oh, I forgot to update the queue. I gotta do that once I figure out where the line break is in this. There we go. Ah. Sorry, it's highlighting the wrong name. There we go. Okay. Queue has been updated. Now I do the gradient in the hair. Like so. And then I'm also, that same color goes in the tail. Do I need to add a transitional color or the maybe. I might do an orange transitional color. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. Just so that they move into each other a bit more smoothly than just like a straight cut off between the two colors. Oh, I didn't notice there's a bow on the back of the skirt. I'm gonna add that in really quick. I feel like that's a cute detail to miss. There we go. That's better. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna combo those together. Now that's mostly it for the actual character's design, other than the blue eyes. So let's add those actually really quick. I mean, they kind of are a straight transition to each other. I mean, like in like when you're making a gradient, you're not just supposed to take the two colors and have them just like instantly mash with each other, but I can tone it down a little bit. I personally prefer how it looks when you transition it, but I can probably make it more subtle. So it's a little bit less. There we go. I don't think, in all honesty, Ashley, I don't think you'd even notice if I didn't mention it. I do it with a lot of gradients in characters, and I've never had anyone point it out to me. No, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I basically left it. I just toned it down a little bit. Let's actually fix the line art color. I left it as purple. And then let's fill in the eyes a little bit. Like so. And then what color is the nose? It's black. Okay. Oh, hello, Regal Flowers. Hello. I was wondering where you went. Good to know you are still alive and kicking. I almost forgot the black and the inner ears and nose and such. There. Okay, now I think I got... Oh no, there's like nails on it too. I should probably include the nails. Those seem prominent enough that I need to include them. Sailor Uranus was another inspiration for my character. Really? Guess the outfit makes sense then. I have terrible sleep schedule. I just woke up. I mean, I don't know what time it is where you live, but I think it's even later than it is here, isn't it? So that's a little crazy. My sleep schedule's been good recently. I got it under control while working at Tim Hortons. And now I go to bed at like 10:30 and wake up at 6:30 without an alarm. I just do it naturally. I'm becoming a morning person. It's almost 8 p.m. Regal, that's crazy. That Regal, what the heck? You can't be doing that. I need to do a pin board for her inspirations. Yeah, that'd be really fun. Does she have eyebrows? Yes. I'm gonna make them just like a thicker line art color though, because I don't do colored eyebrows typically. I have a crazy headache now. Yeah, that's not shocking. I think you kind of did it to yourself there. Waking up at that time. Oh my gosh. Wait, I turned off the wrong reference. There we go. Let's make this a softer white. Maybe not that soft. That'll work. Sailor Uranus, Gwen Stacy, Gwenpool, and others. Whoops. You gotta get your sleep schedule under control. Start setting alarms and stuff. Or get a job that makes you wake up early. That's what fixed mine. I started work at 6 a.m. so I'd have to wake up at 4:45 in the morning. So waking up at 6:30 now is actually is really nice. It's not that early. 6:30 a.m. is not that bad. 4:45, that was bad. That was early. I did not like waking up at that time. Mercy from Overwatch. I've played very, very little Overwatch. I tried it, but that was before I got my blue light glasses. So all it did was make me incredibly nauseous, and I could only play it for a good 15 minutes. I think the last time I tried to play it, I like literally threw up. It was that bad. So But yeah, I have the type of motion sickness that's caused by blue light and 3D motion. So I don't get it in the car, typically, unless I'm like doing something else. But when I'm playing games, it's really bad. I think the bow is black, not black, blue too. Okay. Oh wait, there's more white. Let me get that before I forget. On the gloves. Yeah. Okay. Back to blue. I might have to do a I might have to do a bit of a warmer blue than this, because I think it might be weird with the color palette of the character. I don't know if it'll really work. I'll have to see when all the colors are down, but I might have to play around with them a bit to make it look better. I do like these big heeled boots though. That's pretty fun. And then, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the bow, because that color is really similar to her fur color. Yeah, okay. I am going to take it and then bring it over to the orange side, maybe. I don't know, because then it brings it over to her fur color. Okay, do I go even more pale? The blue of the yellow of the bow is causing issues. I think 1-to-1 for the bow is fine. You think? Okay. We'll go with that then. It looks a little weird now, but I can just shade it. I mean, I can also, you might have meant like this, 1-to-1. Oh, no, not like that. Oh my gosh, like this. Actually, yeah, that might have been what you meant. Can I make it just a slightly less green? There we go. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay. There we go. It's a darker yellow than the neck floof. It is, yeah. It's just quite similar, but I think I got it to work okay. Oh wait, there's a choker. I'm gonna add the choker. Yeah, because that's fun. I forget. Was the ear fluff any? No, it was just light orange color. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this blue and make it slightly more towards the purple, I think. Does that match a little better? Slightly. I might actually have to push it more. Let's see what I can do here. See, now it's just kind of looking purple though. It's gone into the purple side. And I want to keep it in blue. Oh, color balance. Maybe I just need to desaturate it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna desaturate it and then bring it closer to the blue. Yeah, sure. That works well enough. Okay. Connecting to chat. I didn't lose connection, did I? Oh, no, we're good. Okay. I got worried there for a second. Okay, it's shading time. How long have I been going for? An hour 24. Okay, I'm making pretty good time. There's also blue going into the bow. Yeah, that's that ended up kind of just being covered up by the neck fluff. Like, if I draw that in, it's like this mostly. And that completely covers the neck fluff. So I imagine the neck fluff like going over the blue. Would you prefer that the blue go over the neck fluff? Yeah, so like I kept the neck fluff just for character readability because she's a Flareon, so I figured that was kind of important. But I can add it back in if you so please. Maybe a little poking out on the left shoulder. Oh, maybe. I can... One second. I'm just gonna finish this one section of shadow before I lose track of what I'm doing. Let's just see if I can do that. So, I don't know which shoulder you exactly meant, but you can do like... Actually, okay. Do like here. Yeah, sure. You think I'm right? Okay. I'll remove it. It's gone once more. I accidentally left this here. Oh, where was that kept? There we go. Well, we'll return to shading. I can do my proper shading method this time because the color design isn't too complicated. So I can actually choose the individual shadow colors, which is what I prefer to do. Oh, Pen, are you gonna work with me? Thank you. I think I just need to lower the threshold. Yeah. What the? Sorry, my pen's acting up again. It wasn't doing that the last few times I've been drawing recently. Of course it decides to act up while I'm streaming. I can never be given a break. Something's always not going to be working. That's just how it is while doing anything live, I suppose. One detail is the little mini cape. Oh! I didn't even notice that. Would that poke out at all? Maybe a tad. Maybe just a little bit. Let's see. Like a little bit here, kind of thing. Like that. Yeah, that works. I need to clean up, but I don't want to get out of bed. I feel that. I feel that. I mean, do what I do, which is give yourself a bit of a lazy start to the morning and drink coffee or tea or whatever. And just kind of lay there, let yourself wake up, you know? I always give myself enough time. With the headband poke out too. There's a headband. Oh my gosh, I'm missing all the details. A little bit, yeah. I think I can include the headband. I might actually be blind, I swear. He sounds really good, exactly. No, you're good, Ashley, don't worry. I don't mind you pointing stuff out. Okay, let's be, I think, like this. And then, I think it's the same color as the bow. So, we'll add that in. Did I do that right? Okay, I'm just making sure now that I have it. It's more golden, is it? I think that's the exact same color. I guess it is ever so slightly. Like, I think it's meant to be the same color. I think the pixelization is just throwing it off. I think it is just the same color. I mean, I can just like, although, even if I make it more golden, it'll start to blend in with the fur. Looks the same to me with the highlight. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'll shade it a little differently just so that it looks more gold, but it is the same base color. It'd be weird if the character designers did two different colors anyways for that. No, you're good, Ashley. You don't have to apologize. I'm gonna clean that up while I'm there, though. Okay. Actually, I quite like the headband. That's fun. That's fun. To this color. Yeah. I forgot to color in the mouth. Oh my gosh. The corrections, they never end. I keep forgetting things. There we go. Alas, I cannot draw things correctly the first time to save my life. Is that gonna... Do I need to lower the threshold? Probably. Yeah. You're busy at work? Ballistic based? I think a lot of people are. You said you'd never seen Sailor Moon, right? I have not, no. I have seen very few anime overall. That is not one of them. It goes crazy in the final 2 arcs. I imagine it's quite a long show. It doesn't interest me too much. I respect it. I respect its legacy. I'm not super interested in magical girl shows. The only one that I wanted to see was Madoka Magica, which admittedly I loved. I really did like Madoka Magica, but I don't know if the other ones would be quite my thing. Sailor Galaxia goes hard. No idea what that is, but the fact that this character is an entire galaxy apparently means she must be crazy compared to the others. She must be very strong. If that's the kind of logic that this is going by. I kind of want to look up her design now. I'm wondering what she looks like. Here. Let me look this up. Because why not? Okay. Oh, interesting. That's not what I expected at all. Huh. Oh, I like when she has her hair down. That's very pretty. If she ever does. Unless that's just fan art. It might have just been fan art. I don't know. She's the final antagonist. I can see that. That's pretty cool. Ah, bad song. Get out of here. It's gone, guys. We're safe. Don't worry. I've never seen it either. Okay, good to know I'm not the only one. I don't know. It might have been the kind of show I would have really liked when I was younger, because I really like that kind of stuff. I don't think I'd like it now. Not that you can't like it when you're older. I'm definitely not saying that. I mean, it's just like for me personally. Said that song. Are we listening to a new playlist? No, this is the same playlist. I just like continuously never delete songs I say I'm gonna delete. This is the same playlist it's always been. I want to add more songs to it though. I need to go hunt down some more. Oh, I could have sworn I've never heard that other one, and also I'm half asleep. Yeah, that might be why. Because it's definitely played before. I skip it all the time. I recognized it instantly. Okay, now I suck at shading skirts. I'm oh so bad at it. But that's okay. That's okay. You're just silly. You're so silly, Regal Flowers. Honestly, I love that for you. As you should be. Actually, though, how do you shade a skirt? The heck am I even doing? Oh no. Oh no. Whatever, good enough. We're going with it. I don't care enough to try and fix it. This is a request. It looks how it's gonna look. I mean, they tried to do a 10,000 year time skip with new sailors in the manga, and it didn't go as good as the original one. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that kind of like reboot type stuff half the time doesn't even. Like, you better make sure it's better than the original for you to get away with that. You know? Because people aren't gonna like that you changed up the characters. I feel like that's how it would go with almost every franchise. Okay, it's pale hair time. I love that my hair shading style is just like an absolute hot mess. And hardly even makes sense. Same thing as the Death Note manga sequel that came out in 2020 that had Donald Trump by a Death Note? What? What? Wait, there's a Death Note manga sequel? I had no idea. I've seen that anime. I haven't read the manga, but I've seen the anime. It's very good. Well, okay. The first third of it is very good. And then the second third of it is pretty good. And then the last third is terrible. There's 2 manga sequels, actually. Really? Huh. I'd read them if they were good. That would very much excite me if they were any decent. But it sounds like they weren't. Which is too bad. They aren't? Yeah, that's too bad. That'd be so fun to read. The original's so good. I love the characters. It's so fun. Like, even the first few episodes of the anime I don't like all that much, but it's just like any of the episodes that involve L are really good. He's just such a good character. I love the guy. Donald Trump purchased a Death Note for $500 billion, then couldn't use it because the king of the Shinigami said a Death Note cannot be bought and sold. I am shocked that any Shinigamis would care about the, like, ethics of Death Notes or anything like that. I don't think they'd care. I mean, how much money does Donald Trump even have? How much of a dent did that put? I imagine a pretty big one. That's a lot of money, even for that guy. Milsa! That's a really drawn out one. Oh my gosh. Hello, Chester. Welcome back to the stream. We're drawing a Flareon character dressed in a Sailor Moon outfit. Specifically Sailor Uranus. Always happy to be here. That's great to hear. I'm happy that you're happy. I think the bow might be the only bit of shading that's missing. Oh, Bach, if you're still here. I always think you leave and go off to see other artists because I know you're watching so many of them. I figured you just kind of hop around to different streams checking people out with all the people you support. At work now? Ah. Bach is everywhere. I know. He really is. Oh yeah, it does seem like the redeem is bugged. It's available now. Frick. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. That's very annoying. I was on my way to work. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. That's quite frustrating. It was just a big middle finger to Trump. That's all it was. He even made a Truth Social post about it, which was pretty funny. That's hilarious. I support the author in that. I don't know how Buck does it 99.9% of the time. I don't know. A manga that's good and the art is amazing. I'd recommend Shangri-La Frontier. I have my boyfriend telling me many anime that I should watch. He has seen so many of them that if I'm gonna watch any, I should probably just take recommendations from him at this point. Okay. I'm a caveman with a flip phone. Imagine watching Twitch on a flip phone. It'd be hilarious if that were possible. Itty bitty tiny Twitch stream. So small. Have you watched any biopics lately? No. I have not. Like, true, the Shinigami shouldn't care, but apparently the king was just extremely fed up with Ryuk's shenanigans. Yeah, that makes sense. He's getting up to all kinds of things. At what point is it too many things? I got one for you to get into, hopefully. Really? Called The Darkest Hour. I know of one book by that name, and that is a Warrior Cats book. Book number 6, I believe. Calgary Comic Expo wants you to use a QR code, so some years I've just plonked a whole ass laptop down in front of the teller. For what exactly? Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, you actually have a flip phone. Okay, I didn't know you meant that literally. Oh, that's quite silly. Props to the people who haven't given in and gotten a phone. For a ticket get in, I see. Yeah, I see that. That makes sense. Yeah, no, props to you guys. Because I don't know how you get by. I feel like you need phones for everything now. They don't make it easy if you don't have one. I need a phone, unfortunately, for the job I do. Yeah, I think that's a lot of them. I've needed phones for jobs and school and stuff before. I couldn't really get away with that one. I probably could where I'm at the moment. But I recently got a new phone anyway, so I'm not about to get rid of it. I quite like my phone too, so, you know. I'm as addicted to my phone as most people are. Well, not quite actually. It drives me crazy when you're talking to someone and they get out their phone and they're just like scrolling while you're talking. So I know that's like normal now recently, but oh, it bugs me. I make an effort to not do that to anyone. Even if they do it to me. My dad has a flip phone since he's blind. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like those would be easier. Although, touchscreen phones have, features for blind people. So, I don't know. Would that be easier or would that be harder? I have no idea. I am not blind, nor have I tested using a phone while blind. The king of the Shinigami was basically like, Ryuk, you better go get your Death Note back from Trump because this is the 3rd time you've lost it and it's ended up in the hands of multiple humans. Oh, that's funny. They're fed up with him. He's screwing around too much with humans. He's just getting up to too many shenanigans. I mean, I don't blame him. It seems like their world is very boring. But still. I love my crappy flip phone. Boss goes, take a photo of your safety sheets, and I throw my flip phone on the table and say, with which camera? And she gives me a look and drops the subject. That's quite funny, yeah. It would be funny doing that in this day and age, just being like, I don't even have a phone. It's kind of a flex now. Oh my gosh, Dari Raid, hello! Hello, Raiders. I am working on OC requests right now. Thank you so much for the raid. I am drawing a Flareon character who is dressed in a Sailor Uranus outfit. I be doing so many requests. This is most of my streams. For those of you who are here, I do art requests really often, and you can enter a raffle through channel points. And they are spun at the end of most streams, most art streams. This is my my second art request this stream. I've done another one already. Dari also does a ton of requests. I'll post it here. Have I seen Dari's request before? I don't know. Perhaps I have. Oh yes, I have. I have seen these before. Yes. I'll have to follow you on Twitter. Is this Twitter? No, this is Blue Sky. I'll have to follow you on Blue Sky. I don't use Blue Sky very often though. But I've run into her in Bubbly's stream. Maybe, yeah. That would make sense. Okay. I was in the middle of shading the blue and then just like forgot partway through. Let's continue doing that before all these blue parts aren't shaded. He was also like, you're inspiring other Shinigami to go mess with humans, and you've already caused the death of 2 of our kind, and there's already so few of us. After you get your death note back, you're going in timeout. Oh, that's funny. Requests, you say, immediately follows. Yeah, you all go follow Dari for more requests. I should probably do the same. Again, I really want to get art done on some of my characters after all the art I've been doing. Very bad but funny Death Note sequel. It does sound funny. Indeed, Thursday is my next request stream. Is it? I'll have to check it out. Wait, I'm just gonna double check. I am following you, right? I'm not! Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. I am now following you. It's called See Kira. Ah. Maybe I will read it one day. Probably not, but you know, maybe. Dari usually does 6 requests a stream, so most people can get one. Ooh, I do not do that many. only 2. I don't know how long I would have to stream to do 6 per stream. That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot of hours. No worries. Thank you guys for the follows. Sits atop a dragon's horde of OC art. I have a lot of OC art. I just haven't gotten any in a while. It's been a long time. I need to get more. Sometimes 10. That's crazy. 6 requests a stream. Hers take 20 to 30 minutes per. Dari does sketches. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I do sketch requests. They're not fully colored. Okay. I mean, if I did sketch requests, they'd probably take about that amount of time. I mean, these are sketchy, but they're not like, I wouldn't call them sketches. They're semi-rendered. Also, Milsa, Dari recently received a chibi commission for me that I may or may not have forgotten I had done, and he's so cute. Oh, really? I might look into more commissions, but as of right now, I'm not making any money. I don't have a job. The money that I make is, I guess, technically only from streaming. I'm in a good place right now. Don't worry. It's just like a the kind of situation where I am in school and so cannot work. I don't know why that was so hard for me to get out. Do you accept link in stream? Can I share what I did? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, you can share. Okay, sketch requests make more sense, even though sometimes my sketches take forever. My sketches don't take too long if I oh my gosh, I can't think now. The raid messed up my brain. If I use sorry, oh my gosh, if I use references, that's the word. Friggin' take me outside and shoot me, I'm losing it. If I use references, I'm able to draw relatively quickly. Okay, what is... There we go. Jeez, that was weird. I should have a sketch request. You should draw me. Camera cat, hello. I don't know when you joined. You're literally in the house. No, I do need to... Actually, no, I do need to draw you. Wait, the chibi is so cute. That's adorable. What the heck? Here, let me... Okay, this is... how do I pull this up on stream? I might be able to... Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. You got over 500 commissions? Back Addict, where do you get that kind of money? Oh my gosh. Okay, browser source maybe? Okay, that's not gonna work. Never mind. Okay, you know what? This is not that easy to pull up on stream. You guys all go look at the link. Go look at the link right now. It's very cute. You need to check it out. The one that Dari sent. Go look at it. I trust you will all go look at it yourselves. Window capture? Probably, but it's like, I don't like doing it live. Working as an engineer instead of an artist. Yeah, I guess that gives you money. You can copy image, then paste into your canvas. I can, but I'd have to pull up the stream on my iPad, and I don't feel like doing that. Use Streamlabs to stream. Yeah, I do. Okay, you know what? I can open it. I'm being lazy. 1 second. 1 second. I cannot be lazy. Okay, which one is it? Is it this one? Yes. There we go. Here's the chibi. I'll leave it on screen for a few seconds. You guys can take a look. There we go. It's very cute. You did a great job, Dari. The one I don't have downloaded right now. I really like Streamlabs. I tried out OBS, but I didn't like it as much. Streamlabs I found really easy. But yes, this is adorable. I love how you draw the eyes. I like the green pupils. That's really pretty. Okay. Goodbye. Alas, I have art to finish. It's just so cute. It is. It's adorable. Okay, what am I missing for lighting? It might just be the pink. If I could friggin' take the color. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd love to commission more artists. I really should. No color for you. I know, right? Sometimes when you try to color pick, it doesn't work, which is annoying. But yeah, like, I'd commission a lot more artists if I was actively making money. I am not. I have no job. I am just a streamer who is in school. I'm pretty broke right now. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I have money, but I'm saving it for when I move out, because I plan on moving out once I'm done school. And I need to save so that I can move out and have some backup money. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I want to make sure I have some in case something goes wrong. I used to commission a ton of artists. I used to get a ton of requests from artists. I don't know how I did it when I was younger. Mostly through Amino, to be fair. Same, streaming is my job. At least I want it to be. I would friggin' love if art streaming could be my job, or at least a part-time job. I doubt it ever will be. Maybe a part-time job. Maybe if I somehow become famous. It's gone pretty well, to be fair. I've been streaming for a month as of 2 days from now. So I'm pretty proud of myself for what I've been able to do in a month. That being said, I am far from making it a job. We're definitely not there yet. A command bot would be useful for shoutouts and stuff. Streamlabs has CloudBot if you didn't want to add a different one. Okay, I'm gonna write that down and look into that. Because I've been wanting to add more things to my stream. I'm taking a photo. I don't request him anymore. At a point it becomes madness. 1,000 pictures of Demon Lemon, 51 pixel art of Demon Lemon. That's insane. Yeah, that's a lot. Jeez. SiriBot is a good suggestion. Yes, different purpose though. It doesn't have custom commands. Me also screenshotting the CloudBot thing. Regal Flowers coming into my stream, stealing my stuff. How could you? What if it's mine? What if CloudBot's mine now? No, I'm kidding, obviously. Siri is mainly spam protection, but it also does add timers and other fun and useful commands. I haven't gotten any spammers yet, surprisingly. I've been good. Would you rather have a cat or 5090 Ti? I'm not sure what that means, but probably a cat, because I don't know what I'm agreeing to. LMAO, I'm sorry, it's stolen, all mine. You're good, Regal, you're good, don't worry. That's crazy. Is it in Toy House? You know, I actually do want to see that. I'm curious what the Toy House would look like. But if you want custom commands like Discord, socials, you need something else. Okay, I need to do that. I really do. There's so many things I need to set up for stream that I just haven't gotten around to. It's been a bit of a rough month for me. Like seasonal depression's hitting, so I have not had much motivation for doing extra stuff for stream, but I will get around to it once I'm feeling better. 5090 Ti is GPU. Oh, okay. I mean, I want a cat, honestly. I still want cats. Twitch does a better job for sure to get bots away. It seems to be going well for me in terms of bots. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna go with multiply. Maybe not. Oh, that's gonna look good. None of these look good. What looks good for a shadow color? I kind of like luminosity. Yeah, sure, why not? Getting your first spam bot means you're becoming successful. I don't know about that. We've had at least one spam bot because the block terms have been triggered. Like here, you mean? I don't know, maybe. I don't pay enough attention, apparently. Okay, this needs to be combined with this. And then I'm gonna... hello? There we go, jeez. I use a Nightbot. Stream Elements is also very popular. Is that... What the... There we go. Is that like a separate extension that works with Streamlabs? I had 2 spam bots that I've had to delete, so you should have some. Eventually, I probably will. I think it's only luck that I haven't done much in terms of keeping them away. Okay, we're also gonna fade this character's, some of the elements into the background. I like what it did last time, so we're doing it again. Let's unclip this for now. There we go. I'll clip it after. There we go. And we'll do the ear, I'm thinking. And maybe the tail. Okay. And then you make it all the background color, like so. Clipping mask, and then do this. Yeah. No, don't have a toy house. Way back used to use photo buckets. Still do technically. They keep threatening to delete my stuff, but it predates them having something that allows them to do that. So if they ever do, I can sue them. You should really just move it to a toy house. I can vouch for Toy House. It works really well, and also everyone else knows how to use it, so that's always nice too. Okay. And then I'm gonna also add a gradient to this one's background. Just for a little bit of extra pizzazz. Just a little bit, you know? Just a tad. Okay. And it's photo editing time. You guys know the drill by now. I'll be back in a couple seconds. Also have them on a main computer and a couple backup drives, of course. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Then yeah, keep doing what you're doing if you have backups. Sounds like you got it under control. The Sailor Moon theme song goes hard. Ooh, I've never heard it. I don't know what it sounds like. I believe you though. I had a couple different anime phases. I've had a few in my lifetime. I haven't seen many anime, but the one that I have seen, I have gotten deeply attached to and have joined a variety of fandoms. I'm not really in any particular fandom right now. I haven't been for a good while, which is kind of the first time in I don't know how many years since I haven't been in a fandom. I need to find one again. I miss having a fandom. The edgy phase was Death Note and Demon Slayer. Lost an old indie video game once and have been paranoid about losing files since. Yeah, I get that. I transferred my data once to my, to a new phone. And it looked like it just completely deleted like half of my photos, which was devastating. And I only found out years later that it was saved to the like Google Drive cloud thing. And I thought I lost them forever. Apparently I didn't. I'm very lucky. But I thought I did. And then I got into Full Metal Alchemist and binged it in 2 weeks. Wow. My favorite anime of all time is Attack on Titan, but I've never been in the Attack on Titan fandom. For fandoms I have been a part of, I think for anime the only ones have been Mob Psycho 100 and My Hero Academia. Those were times. I still love Mob Psycho 100. My Hero Academia I have a love-hate relationship with. Sometimes it's really good and sometimes it really isn't. It can be very frustrating to watch. Also, the fandom's annoying. It's not the worst fandom out there, but it is annoying. But now, oh, sorry. Then I, read that. But now I'm more into stuff like, The Way of the House Husband, Brand New Animal, Cyberpunk, Edgerunners. I only know what Cyberpunk is. All the others I don't know. All of which are extremely limited runs. My only fandom is fighting Foodons because I am the fandom. I see. But Edgerunners is getting a season 2. Ooh. What I wouldn't do for more Attack on Titan. But at the same time, I don't want them to continue Attack on Titan. Because they would they'd more than likely just butcher it, whatever happened. Like, it was such a good ending. It all wrapped up how I'd want it to, so. Nobody cares about fighting Foodons. I'm so sorry. I personally don't like Attack on Titan. See, some people say that, and like, fair enough, I guess, but I love it personally. I thought the story was great. I was really invested the entire time. Okay, next request is done. Request number 2, which means I am now done the 2 main requests of this stream. Gonna update the queue. My partial Let's Play on YouTube is the only one that exists. Oh gosh, really? That's how you know it's a niche game. That's crazy. People actually told me to skip season 1 and I was just like, why? That's silly. Season 1's really good because it's really good in season 2. Okay, season 2 is my least favorite. My favorite season is season 4, followed by season 3, season 1, and then season 2. Although season 4 and 3 flip back and forth. I love them both basically equally. Beautiful as always. Thank you. Thank you. Both of you, Real Flowers and Wild Lady. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. See, every Attack on Titan fan tells me a different season is better. I think that just means that the show is strong. Because it is. I don't think any of the seasons are particularly bad. Oh, ad time. No one can hear me anymore. Well, it's actually a good time for those of you who can hear me, because I gotta find the doodle request. It's somewhere in general. There it is. If it will let me save it. No? Okay. Screenshotting it is. And I'm thinking I'm also gonna pull up a chest reference. Actually, I'm gonna pull up a mimic reference. Because I don't think I can really do, like, the angle and the teeth justice if I don't. I feel like it'll look real stupid. Okay. Character reference and pose reference. Okay. We're ready to go again. I just hit my pen across the desk. This is why it's friggin' not working all the time. It's my fault. I'm beating it up. Okay. Okay, I didn't hear what you said about see every Attack on Titan tells me a different season is better. As interrupted, I see. So I said I think that means that all the seasons are pretty good because everyone has a different opinion. That's what I think. But again, fair enough if you don't like it. I like how put together the story is. I like how there is hints towards things in like the first few seconds of the entire show of the last season. I think that's great. I think that's real fun. Okay, more teeth. I'm getting too detailed for a doodle request, but that's okay. Ashley looks awesome. Perfect. I'm so glad. I should really make an IRL version of this little beastie. I mean, that'd be sick. IRL versions of any character are cool. Got a chest and some teeth. Would just need a plastic cat legs and some paint. Oh yeah, true, true. I feel like plastic cat legs wouldn't actually be that hard to find. I feel like you'd be able to. That definitely sounds possible. Ah! Okay. I think it needs to go down further. Watch Milsa just struggle to draw a friggin' box. I'm oh so talented at art. Oh my gosh. I heard it got into time travel and forced Titan conversion and something about an alien worm or parasite from outer space being the main antagonist behind everything. So I don't know. Yeah, honestly, it does kind of get into that kind of stuff. I thought it was really good. It all makes sense when you actually watch it, but I can see it sounding absolutely bonkers from an outside perspective. I've got a 5-headed lamp I'm gonna turn into that one of these days. I'm gonna tie him out. Okay. Okay, we got cat legs now. Ah, how do you draw? Guys, how do you... I don't know how to attach legs to a chest. I'm trying to figure out the anatomy here. That's not really... Ugh. That doesn't really work. We're going with that. That's good enough. I stopped watching in season 1. That's too bad, I think. It's my favorite anime, followed closely by Mob Psycho 100. Okay, it also has a little music box thingy-mabob. There we go. And rose patterns, which I'm gonna add during the coloring phase. But I watched all 96 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in 2 weeks. That's crazy, but again, I've heard very good things about that show. So, I don't blame you from what I've been told. Mob Broccoli best anime. Oh wait, it takes me a moment to ever realize who's actually talking to me. Hello, Thomas. Hello. It is one of the best anime. It's so good. You just refuse to watch the final season, and it's depressing. Full Metal 10 out of 10. Yeah, you said that before. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood best anime ever in my opinion. It's up there, that's for sure. I think your favorite anime is Berserk. It might be a different one. I swear you like switch up every time I ask. It's hard to keep track because I don't know what any of them are. But I really should know this. There are too many long anime, I don't have time. There are. Some of them are like unbelievably long. It's a little ridiculous. It's like, what are you even doing at this point? How are you still writing anything? How are you possibly gonna end this? Okay. Oh, jeez. I went about that very stupidly. Ah! Where's the line break? Yeah, I expected it to be by the teeth. There we go. And if it doesn't hook me in 10 episodes, I'm out. Yeah, that's the case with me in like any show. Well, it's only 12 episodes long. Most of the popular ones aren't though. A lot of them get quite a bit longer. Or at least are going to be longer. Since they're not done yet, but the manga's longer. The One Piece was real 100 episodes ago. Wait, really? Oh, that's funny. Fun fact, my D&D players stole this little critter on the way through Wizard's Tower. No! I mean, actually, you know what? Fair. Good for them. I hope they enjoy him as a pet. Can I please get my normal? Thank you. Ah, yes, a mimic. It is a mimic. It's a funny little cat music box chest mimic. Silly little guy, even, you could say. Tracing out all these friggin' teeth. Oh my gosh. Is that gonna... No. Where is the line break? There's one there. That might be it, actually. It was. Look at that. Wow. They had so many pets. If I played D&D, I'd probably collect pets too. I tend to do that in like anything that I play. I know a mimic PNG tuber. Really? Huh. That'd be interesting. Honestly, I'd steal them too. I also would if I found this thing, but I think like any cat-like creature that I came across, I would steal. Tongues are a bit more like... What color are tongues? That's good enough. Sure. That's tongue colored enough. I will never watch One Piece unless I'm paid to. It's too long. I feel that. It better be the friggin' best anime ever for me to watch it. Too much filler. Yeah, it looks like it has a lot. I think I'd get bored. I know people love it, but... 1,155 episodes as of 2025. Like how? That's a good question. I don't know how anyone writes that much. Actually could not tell you. Teeth. Actually, I'm gonna darken up this color a little bit, just for slightly more contrast. A red guard drake, like a dragon dog, a purple one, 2 parrots, a winged snake, 6 horses, an actual sea dragon that they had to buy magic stuff for it so it would move out of water, and a gummy bear. And I thought 96 episodes for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was long. I mean, honestly, like, that's not that bad. Okay. Cat legs. Are you gonna show this drawing to your D&D group of their little cat pal? Because I think they'd enjoy it. Yes? Okay, good. I'm glad. I have a D&D one-shot I want to play. I want to play in general. I've been wanting to more recently because you guys keep talking about it. It sounds like fun. This is such a silly guy. He's so silly. What's he doing being so silly? Okay, I'm not gonna copy these roses exactly because they're complicated. And I don't feel like it. So I'm gonna do stupid rose designs. Really, really bad ones. Where they're real abstract. Yeah. Can you even tell they're roses? Not really. Not exactly, but that's okay. I finally got my save videos to page things set up on Twitch while watching this. I have been lazy. That's good. I've been wanting to watch some of your VODs and I go to check and they're never there. They're never there, Regal. How could you? Do you hate me? Do you hate me? You don't want me to watch your VODs? Honestly, reading that your group would probably adopt anything and anyone. It sounds like it, yeah. But again, I do the same. Yes, how dare you watch my VODs? I'm sorry. How could I? Oh, I forgot about the thousands of spiders. Druid was spider themed and had so many little friends. And what, they adopted them all? Good gosh. Why? Why would you want to? That's insane. The plot is 3 teenagers get stuck in a FNAF pizzeria and have to escape. That'd be very silly, but honestly, that sounds really fun. Well, actually, you know what? You could play that serious. FNAF doesn't have to be silly. It is quite a serious story, but I feel like it would get pretty silly. Okay. Doodle request is done. There we go. He's just a little guy. Funny little mimic guy. Look at him. One of them, he used a spell called Awaken to make us as smart as a person. It died because tiny spider with no HP. He reincarnated as a big hairy goblinoid called a bugbear. Oh my gosh, that was a lot to read. I homebrewed the one shot and it fell through because 2 players never showed up. Oh, that's too bad. That sucks. Adorable. I'm glad you like it. I would have liked to draw this character to my full efforts. That could have been really fun, but you know how it is. Okay. You know what time it is. It's raid time. The art's all done now. Wait, no. It's not raid time. It's spin the wheel time. It's spin the wheel time. Let me get the wheel set up. It's wheel time. We actually don't have too many people in here this time. My plan is working. There are less people. For Elise? Okay, let me add Elise's name in there. Goog stream? What does that mean? I hope you mean good stream. I hope that's a good thing. Okay. Now, very goog. It is good. Okay, good. I'm glad you've enjoyed. We got the wheels set up. Now, before I spin it, am I missing any names? I don't think I am, but I do want to double check. Yes? Who am I missing? I don't see any in the past. No missing names. Ah, okay. I see what you mean. I'm gonna go with I'm good to go. First name. The name Lemon Demon once again, but this time not for a doodle request, a factual request. Which I think is your full, your first full request. So, second name. A lemon demon. When you spin the wheel, when I can enter and ask if there's missing names, I will anonymously type in chat yes and spend my many raffle entries. Oh, and second is Ballistic Bear, who I believe joined the Discord specifically for this occasion. And next we have the doodle request. Oh, let me... No one saw that. Let me grab the Zyralis doodle entries. I don't think anything actually showed, by the way. I just wasn't sure. I'm missing Dandelion? Okay, who is Dandelion? I'm not sure. I don't remember someone named Dandelion unless I'm being very stupid. From The Witcher. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore that. Doodle request time. Okay, you know what? Sector the Protogen got the last one, so we're gonna not do that. I should have removed it beforehand. They just got a doodle request, so I'm gonna do someone else's name. It's Zyralis. That makes sense. They had 3 entries. Okay. And there we go. It's raid time. I'll be contacting everyone who just got picked. No one has given Dandelion the respect he deserves. I don't know who that is, so I cannot. I like your little... I think that is that the Pog emote? I don't know, do people still use that? It is, it's PogChamp. Okay. Raid time! Let me find someone to raid real quick. Okay. if anyone I'm following is streaming art. Actually, I'm gonna mute. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. It's already muted. We're good. Thanks for stream. Of course. I hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, that's who I'm thinking between. Had a great time as always. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, we're gonna go with this person, Gabba the Geek. Oh, wait. You know what? I already made the decision. It's fine. You're good, Ashley. Don't worry. Okay, this is who we're rating for today. Everyone, go be kind. Go show them support. They're also drawing. So, you all go over there. I will see you next time I stream. Goodbye.